Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 2 of UCF Knights versus SQD Tsukuyomi. Remember, this is a 3-block scrim. We are going to have all 3 games. I'm excited to see game number 2. I am your host, BG Smitty, co-host, BG Death. And let's go ahead and jump into pick and ban phase. All right, starting us off, we do see that the Knights opted in for blue side. I believe that this is just for them to have comfortability on both sides. But we do see the J4 coming out. So I think that this J4 is just a target ban to the jungle of Tsukuyomi. And the Lux coming out, I don't know if this is the Lux ban specifically for the support or the mid laner of the Knights. But they are pretty adamant on not having either one of those champions in the game. But now we see a follow-up of the Kaiser being banned out by the Knights, followed by a Skarner, which I do like. And for Tsukuyomi, they have the Hecarim. They kept that Hecarim ban. And it seems that they're going to keep all 3 bans with the LeBlanc. Now, this does leave open the Syndra. So I'm curious to see if the Knights are going to first pick the Syndra.
Jin as well.
Oh, Jin is open, yes.
Silas coming out on the side of UCF Knights at first. That's a pretty good first pick. What do you think?
So I do think this is a very good pick, but I think that Silas should be something that's picked later in the stages of draft pick, due to the fact of now Tsukuyomi could base the draft around ultimates that really wouldn't work well with the Silas.
Well, that also says why it's a good first pick because it just makes them double think about their picks. Like, what ultimates do I want to give Silas or what ultimates do I not want to give Silas versus what they were thinking originally?
This is true. This is true. I do like this Hui pick because we don't know exactly where it's gonna go. Could go mid lane, could go bot lane, could be support. We've seen them in both. The Volibear was hovered, but the Viego's going to be locked in. So we do know that the Viego's going to go in the jungle. I do like this pick. Viego is extremely strong, especially if the Viego knows how to be piloted correctly. So I'm excited about this. Though we did see on the side of UCF Knights, we didn't know where basically anybody was going until all 5 picks came through. So with that being said, the Silas is picked. Now with the Seraphine, honestly, they can both be in the support role and they can both be in the mid lane.
Shit,
Because
it could be Viego mid for all we know. These teams like to mix it up.
they do like to mix it up, but that's on the side of Tsukuyomi. They seem to be a little more, all right, hey, this is where it's going. They might try and hide where their picks are going for their bot lane and mid
But now
lane.
we see Talia. Talia could be jungle or mid. Or Zed, you see?
Zed. But
Zed,
Zed could be mid, Zed could be jungle. This is what I'm saying.
that's the same
Knights
thing.
Knights are doing a phenomenal job about hiding where their members are going.
Could also be Silas top. I've seen Silas top before.
Oh yeah, that'd be like the good old days. What was it, like 2016 or
Yeah,
2015
Bruiser Silas. Yeah.
when Echo used to be in the top lane?
Yeah, no, Silas is a viable top lane pick for sure.
Yeah, so they were not knowing where any of these are going, but we do see the Poppy. So we know that the Viego is going in the jungle. So that gives us the opportunity of seeing, okay, is the Poppy going top or is the Poppy going support? Poppy support has been the bigger option as of recently, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he is going to be in the support role. He could be in the top lane too. That nice tanky front line for the side of Tsukuyomi. But going back into these bans, we see Tsukuyomi banning out the Rel and the Knights
The
banning out
Syndra.
the Syndra. Banning out the Rel, they don't know if the Seraphine is ADC or what the situation is going on. So they're trying to ban out things that would be difficult for them to play into.
No ban coming out of the Team Tsukuyomi
So
for the last pick.
so for those of you who and the last ban coming through for the side of Knights being Mundo. So while I have the opportunity, for those of you who don't know, who haven't played competitive, anything like this, teams sometimes miss a ban because they had trouble finding that in the draft law. And usually what will happen is if they miss it, because they had all other 4 bans, they would typically type what their ban was missed or what band it was because they were trying to find it and they couldn't find it. So I'm sure they had a fifth ban. We just don't know what it is. But now with an R4 pick coming through for Tsukuyomi as a Vex, I like this because the Vex does work on both the Zed and the Silas. But that kind of tells me now that, okay, the Vex is going mid and the Hui is going in the bot lane. We just don't know where the Poppy is going. I'm assuming it's a Poppy support because they banned out the Rel and they don't want the Rel.
We're looking at a Seraphine Sona bot lane.
This is disgusting. I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know or have never played against it, this is absolutely disgusting. They have so much healing prowess and they do so much damage.
Yeah, they're so protected with all these shields, all this healing, so much sustain, so much protection, so much CC. You know, this Olaf is gonna come out. I still don't know if he could either be top or the jungle. This Zed could be mid or jungle. This Silas could be top or jungle. We're looking at a Cassante hover here. He's got 3 seconds to pick this top laner. Okay, Fiora.
Okay,
Fiora's
Fiora.
gonna come out. We still don't know if she is versus Olaf or Silas. I love the mixability coming out of the side of UCF Knights. Um, and the side is Team Tsukuyomi. You know, because it could still be, well, we know mostly where they're going, but it still would be an interesting game regardless.
Yeah, this is going to be a real interesting game. I'm excited to see where everyone's going to be going and how they're going to play it out. It's curious because now looking at it, we see the Silas is in the jungle. The Zed is in the mid lane. We already knew that the Seraphine Sona was going to be in the bot lane. But what I like about this is that the Olaf, being able to be completely untouched and unfazed by anything with his ultimate up, he can literally run down this line and a massive ultimate can come out from the side of the Seraphine. And Zed and Silas can just clean up whatever's left over. So they're going to have to focus all of their attention onto this Olaf who's just running them down. But then Silas and Zed are going to basically be looked as untouched and just get completely annihilated if they're not paying attention in these fights.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this game progresses. UCF Knights were able to come back from a rough start in game one. I'm really interested to see how they're gonna progress along this game two. If they're gonna make any adjustments or what have you.
We see them stacked up in the bot lane. What I do like about this bot lane for the side of Tsukuyomi, people tend to forget that Hui is just disgustingly strong. Most people will go towards a Ziggs 80 carry. And actually, I'm very surprised that, especially in this elo, that we're not seeing a Ziggs 80 carry in the bot lane at all.
What elo is this again? Could you remind us?
It's about it's diamond, but I think a few of them are masters, so it's about a mid diamond, upper diamond, low masters echelon of a elo. But hold
Like
on,
a rough level one coming out for the Fiora Olaf. Olaf is gonna be coming out on top with these trades. He's a really rough person to trade with level one. I'll tell you that.
I don't think that was smart at all. I mean, I know Fiora is strong, but Olaf is just even stronger level one. Well, that's a nice level 2 engage into a nice pull coming out.
stun
And
lance.
Hui being able to just layer his CC from his E and his Q, getting that nice passive proc onto a stun Sona. And that's just going to be a massive, massive first blood in the hands of Hui.
Yeah, Sona having one of the lowest HP bars. I think she has actually the lowest HP bar, level 1, of any champion. That was a perfect target selection on the side of Team Tsukuyomi.
Yeah, I really do like this. Both sides have very good team fighting pressure. And especially if this Hui can get online early as an 80 carry, it's gonna be phenomenal because Hui is one of those champions that once he starts getting those burns and laying down this carpet, it's basically a rumble ult every 2 seconds. in the middle of these team fights, and as long as he can land an E or his WE to land these empower auto attacks to proc these passives, it'll be disgusting for the side of Tsukuyomi.
We see Viego here hovering this Olaf in the top lane. He's going to be going in here. Fiora not able to land the repost for the slow. The flash coming out of the Olaf for safety. He is going to be able to heal up here, though.
Yeah, that was
in the middle of the lane.
That was nice. He very well disciplined on the side of Mashman because he was able to hold his flash just long enough. But hold on, this Poppy dove in, was not able to get the stun, but he barely is going to be able to survive. But now the Silas is going to get the lockup, and the Zed's going to follow through, and that's going to be a kill going in favor of the Silas with a nice assist onto the Zed. That's going to be able to give him a little extra gold in these early stages.
You see Olaf,
the riposte misses, and now the Olaf is just disgusting to scroll. Like, as soon as that riposte was done, I knew that this Fiora was dead. Because, hold on, the flash comes through. A nice W, able to miss out that E. But hold on, Vex TP's...
Silas is cooking.
Vex is TPing bot lane on the tier 2 tower, and the Viego's lurking.
There's no play here. They got the wave pushed in. Silas is not gonna take any turret shots. He's gonna be able to dodge the Viego stun. There's absolutely no play here. We see a wasted TP coming out of the Vex, who's just gonna walk the walk of shame here back to the mid lane minions.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for the side of Tsukuyomi, but this way was able to TP back to his tier 1 in the bot lane and secure majority of the CS, but more importantly, secure the XP in this bot lane.
Oh yeah, that was a good TP coming out of the Hui. Hui doesn't miss much coming out and TPing back to his turret. Able to push this in against the AP carry Seraphine with no mana.
Yeah, I really like this Hui in the bot lane. I think it's just a very strong pick. Oh, a nice riposte coming through to be able to dodge some of that damage. But now, hold on. Olaf is level 6. He's going to try and run down Bunny. Oh, I thought he was going to pop his ult and try to run him down. I thought he would have not give his life, but definitely give some more of his HP to get a little bit more onto him, especially because Bunny does not have TP. Well, Grubs are up now. Both jungles are on the top side, and there's lane dominance in both the mid lane and top lane. But we see the Poppy roaming in the top lane. I think they're going to be looking for the dive, but the Poppy and the Viego are lurking right behind. We got to wait for the riposte. There's the riposte. Are they going to be able to get the kill? That's one kill, but then the Poppy comes in, is able to get the knockup. Ola ulting, but I don't think he's going to be able to get too much out of this. He was fighting tooth and nail, but the Zed's going to be able to secure that solo bolo in the mid lane for that rotation out of the Vex. And that was a nice tower dive coming out of the side of UCF Knights, but Tsukuyomi reading that play a mile away and was there for the counterplay.
Yeah, 1-for-1 on the dive in the top lane, and Zed able to solo kill the Vex in the mid lane. That's gonna be a 2-for-1 in totality.
No, it's actually it's a 3-for-1
of...
because the Silas, the Olaf, the Silas and Olaf went down. Oh no, you're right. It is 2-for-1. I apologize. I thought the Zed. I was thinking the Zed died.
And the Viego is just gonna get picked randomly here in front of Grubs. Grubs is gonna be free on the side of Team Tsukuyomi, Team UCF Knights. Fiora is gonna answer to these Grubs. Gonna try to defend it as best as she can. Olaf is just trying to manage these minions here. Going to be rotating.
Well, hold on. We see the Vex lurking. The Vex does have ult, and they're trying. They're baiting this. Here comes the ult. Massive fear. They're going onto the Sona. The Sona's gonna be able to flash away from the Q2 coming out of the Hui. If that Q2 would have landed onto the Sona, I really do believe that would have been one dead Sona.
Yeah, UCF Knights are gonna be able to secure these Grubs. They've got 2 already. Waiting for the last one. There it is. Meanwhile, Viego on the side of Team Tsukuyomi are gonna be able to secure this Cloud Drake.
So people tend to forget that the Cloud Drake is a lot stronger than they think. It's a very strong early game.
I like Cloud
dragon.
Drake.
Ooh, that riposte coming out extremely early.
Olaf just so oppressive with these
Oh, that
resetting.
flash coming out from the Poppy into a nice stun into the wall, and they were just able to just layer the CC onto that Sona and get a nice little kill.
Yeah, these resetting Qs on Olaf just so oppressive.
Ooh, they're gonna be able to get this kill. Yes, they
This
are.
Vex is just getting caught out by the Silas and the Zed. Silas and Zed doing very well as a duo here.
Ooh, the Silas was able to get that blue buff away from the Viego. That's, especially under 10 minutes into the game, that's actually kind of massive. Maybe not so much in the aspect because Viego doesn't use mana, but it is massive in the aspect of just gold and XP wise going in the favor of this Silas. Now, mind you, Silas, anyone who plays Silas in the jungle should know that he needs a strong early game in order to get online. And that is exactly what happened here. He is 5-1 with a blasting wand, and he has Medjai's with 8 stacks on it. He is strong.
Definitely strong here, the Silas. This Poppy able to bully this this Sona off a little bit. With the passive shield, able to clear this vision. Fiora getting caught under the mid tier 1 tower. Gonna meet the Silas here, who is gonna clear the vision.
Just
And
go
walk
ahead
away.
and walk away uncontested. I think he's going to wait a little bit to make sure he can secure that. But that was a nice little route coming through for the Seraphine. But the Sona wasn't there to help with the poke. But now the Silas landing that Shadow Surge. He's going to go in. He misses the knockup, but everyone's going to be jumping onto him. Mashman was able to get the first kill. That's the Viego was going to get the reset, but it wasn't enough. Now the rest of the Knights are turning their focus onto the Tsukuyomi, and they're going to be able to just burn everybody down, and that's going to be a triple kill going into the favor of the Zed, and then a cross map play in the bot lane because no one was there to protect this way. That's going to end up being a
Ace.
fourth. Was it an ace?
Yeah, that was an ace.
For one on the side of UFC Knights.
Wow. You know, UCF Knights are doing so well this game. We're seeing the Zed get a triple kill in the mid game at just 10 minutes. He's gonna be able to take over this whole mid game in the coming. Well, hold on, we see this Poppy coming in. This Hui is gonna TP in. Are they gonna be able to walk away here? Poppy is gonna land the ignite, and the passive comes through for the kill on Hui.
That was disgusting. I thought they were going to look for the dive and really kind of, not going to say throw it, but I thought
they didn't even need to.
they definitely didn't need to. The riposte coming in really early for this Fiora,
Wow.
but the flash coming out to miss that, to try to miss out on the damage coming out of the Viego. But this Olaf is extremely strong, but I don't think it's going to be enough. But that Q was almost enough to take down this Fiora.
Yeah, that stun just able to land on Olaf is the one that granted them the kill. This Silas is gonna go in and get ulted away by Poppy, but Poppy is gonna fall
To a nice Hui ultimate steal. They're going to be able to get this kill onto the Hui. He's not much that he can do. He's just trying to get the poke down. But Seraphine not having much mana left. They're going to look to try and push this out. But hold on. Oh, I thought Bunny was going to go down to the minions. I got scared there a little bit. But we do see this Viego taking over the 3 grubs. So this is going to be a 3 for 3 grubs. So there's going to be no grublings. Pretty even on that aspect for pushing power on these towers. So it really is going to come down to who has better macro and who wins out on these team fights to be able to push these towers down a little bit faster. Ooh, that was a nice dodge coming out of the Zed. But he's not going to be enough. Is he going to ult? No, he doesn't. Oh, but a nice charm coming out from the Seraphine, and that's going to be a kill onto the Hui. So that's a 1-for-1 trade. Cross map plays. But this Olaf, even though he's only 2 and 3, he's just doing so much damage. And he's going to be a massive threat in this late game. And a nice pushback onto the Sona. Sona's going to have to flash. But nothing else is going to come out of it. But already, hold on. Here comes the Silas. And that's a massive Sona ult coming through. And they're going to be able to take down this Viego.
Yeah, although this Olaf is 2-3 to the
Oh, but he's hugging the wall.
Fiora's 0-3, don't sleep on this Fiora. This Fiora, able to complete her Ravenous Hydra, is going to be healing a whole bunch, especially off of the wave. And we got an ulti coming from Hwei landing on the Silas. Silas is going to land that E2. Isn't going to be able to see a kill here, though. He's got three enemies to worry about
But he
over the
had
wall.
so much
He's going to be
healing.
going in. He's going to flash in. He's getting two kills on these enemies. Silas able to secure the double kill. And who gets the last? It goes to the Seraphine. This Fiora, mind you, able to secure all 5 turret platings in the top lane and get the first turret kill.
That's insane. Well, I had the chance. I'm gonna run that back. I want to see all this healing that came through for the side of UCF. Yeah. The Silas face tanks his spiral despair, but the healing coming out of the Sona is just amazing. But that heal coming out from the W was massive. And then Sona's able to get some more healing onto him, and he's able to he flashes in to be able to get what he needs, and he just continues to press forward. And the tower already going down for the side of Tsukuyomi put that Vex in a very unfortunate position right there. But while we were in that replay, UCF Knights was able to secure Dragon number 2, and that was an Ocean Drake. But we see this Viego trying to get the Herald while he can. I think this is a nice little trade coming through. Even though there's a 5k gold lead on the side of UCF Knights, I'm curious to see what's going to happen.
Coming in.
Ooh, that was a nice ult coming out of the Poppy. Hold on, but I think Bunny's going to get caught out. He's going to hop over the wall, but hold on. Here comes the riposte. They're going to be able to focus him down. Now they have a nice little healing circle for him. They're going to be able to run down this Viego. Viego's not going to be able to do anything. And that's going to be a 2-for-0 on the side of UCF Knights.
Oh my god, Silas just massive over here with 25 stacks on Medjai's and a row with 4 stacks. What is he going to build next?
This is just
9-1-7 on the side of UCF Knights, but we have a caught out Poppy here. Both sides caught out, the whole bot lane, Hwei and Poppy. Gonna be a double kill for the Seraphine here. And they just cannot survive versus this massive CC that's coming out on the side of UCF Knights.
Yeah, this is just disgusting. They're layering their CC, they're layering their heals. They're giving this is what the Seraphine and Sona bot lane was gonna do. But hold on, you see the Shadow Surge coming into the backside. Fortune trying to get out so he doesn't give over this big gold lead. Seraphine gonna be able to soak up that damage. That Q2.
That was a big turret shot though that she took. Fucking half barred her.
Exactly. But now
he's gonna get poked down here as they try to run away.
The shields are disgusting. Now they're gonna.
The shield's able to cover up their half bar. Silas misses the Hwei ulti, but they're gonna be able to get him anyway as the E2 from Silas lands, and Seraphine is able to get the kill to finish it. Now Seraphine 8-0-2. Silas still looking onto this Poppy. They're gonna push this minion wave in here and then 4v1 dive her. Silas able to get Zed is gonna be able to get the kill.
This is a bloodbath, but Tsukuyomi is not out of it. They're also trying to get what they can across the map, but meanwhile, you see this Olaf ulting. He's trying to run down. He's gonna flash on top of the Vex. He's gonna be able to get 1 kill, but that's not gonna be enough because the Fiora's gonna be able to get that kill. But now Silas is here to try and equalize it. That is a 1-for-1 trade, and the Viego's gonna be able to get out. But will this Silas turn his attention to the Fiora? I think he's gonna be able to get it. Fiora's kind of caught out. Zed's gonna be able to finish this kill. That's just a nice, easy kill going over to the Zed. Unfortunately, that Fiora was unable to get out. But we have a minute 40 until Dragon number 3. We're equal on both sides for grubs.
Meanwhile, Team UCF Knights are managing a 7k gold lead, 7.5k gold lead here.
Yeah, this is massive for the Knights. They're playing to their strengths so well. But that's a nice stun coming out of the Poppy, followed by the Fear. And I don't... Oh, the flash coming out was going to be enough. But that Q2 is... Ooh, just... He just needed a little bit more. A little bit more and that Sona would have been dead.
Just barely living the Sona there.
And it's crazy because the burn didn't even kill him.
Well, no, the burn will never kill the Sona because they got as long as she's standing next to Seraphine. But Zed is gonna go in here. The death mark is gonna hit. That's one dead Vex there, but he's gonna pay the price.
That was a nice flash coming out of the Fiora because that would have if that knockup would have landed, that would have been one dead Fiora. Silas is just so strong right now. Fiora just still trying to 1v1 this Olaf. Oh, the ult lands, the charm's coming through. They knock back the Hui.
There's just so much CC.
And there was absolutely nothing that Hui could do. And at this point now, the Seraphine is so strong that he can literally just completely annihilate a wave. But oh, that's a massive two-man stun coming out of the Sona. They're gonna be able to take.
Silas still alive.
I thought the Silas died for a second.
He's got 25 stacks of Medjais.
Oh, but he's barely alive, but the turret's going to be able to kill him. And the shutdown goes over to the Poppy. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Not a very good idea to go back in. But the Viego is going to get caught out here as he walks a little too far forward. Vex as well going low.
Spiral Despair landing
able to get poked down. And killed by the Olaf.
But look at the heals and shields coming out from this Sona and Seraphine. And looking at the items real quick, I understand that certain champions need certain things, but nobody on the side of Tsukuyomi has grievous wounds at all.
Can I take notice? Yeah, that's unbelievable. But can we take also notice to... Oh, you got Fiora using the Herald charge to just knock people up and then run away. Is she gonna be able to get the tier 2 charge? I don't think so.
No, it has a distance.
It expires just before she can get there, and now she's caught out, looking like she's gonna be killed by this Olaf, slowed by the Olaf, and finished by the Silas. But can I just take notice to the 3 forbidden idols on Seraphine?
Oh, wow, that is insane. But he does build into what is that, a Tidewater?
Something water. I know we got something water.
Something water, but it's that's massive. It's even more shields coming out. Like this Seraphine is a carry, but is also a support, which is insane. The shields coming out. So I'm going to assume that because like personally for me when I play, oh hold on, this Hui getting called out and the damage coming out from Silas is just
absolutely
insane.
Deleted by Silas.
And now Olaf ulting, running everybody down, but the Sona's going to land that ult onto the Viego. Now the Viego's trying to get out. Is he going to be able to get out? They have their sights focused on him. They're trying to run him down, but this Viego is just kind of putting him on skates right now, breaking some ankles, but I don't think he's going to be able to get out. Now the Silas turning his attention onto this Fiora, but the surge comes through and the nice spear comes out, being able to shut down this Silas. Now they're able to turn all of their attention onto the Zed, and what would have been a kill for UCF Knights onto this Fiora turned into a 2-for-0 for Tsukuyomi.
Yeah, I cannot believe that UCF Knights lost all of the members there, and now we have team battering down this this tier 3 turret in the bot lane.
But meanwhile, they're taking the inhib tower, or the inhibitor tower in the mid lane for Tsukuyomi. So this is really a good trade.
And they get the inhib.
Oh, hold on. Are they going to try to look for an end? You got a TP coming out of the Olaf. Hold on. We had a pan down here. They're able to get one tower.
It's going to go down.
But that's going to be a dead Poppy.
Are they base racing here? What are they doing?
I'm not sure. But that was a favorable trade for the side of Tsukuyomi. They not only got an inhib tower, but they also got a Nexus turret tower. And only lost technically in that trade down there, they only lost 2, but Hui did go down defending this inhib, but the Viego was able to respawn fast enough and be able to help protect that. But here comes the surge coming out of Oh, that he waited. Oh, that was beautiful. He waited.
Very smart, but still gets feared. Not able to secure that kill, and not that he wants to anyway, because he would be going into the face of 3 Team Tsukuyomi members.
Yeah, that was crazy. Now, everyone on the side of UCF Knights are basically around this Baron, but it seems. Hold on, they're literally playing defense, and Olaf was soloing the Baron at one point. But oh, that's a nice stun coming through. They're going to be able to focus down this Silas, and the Silas is going to go down. Now, a massive ult, but it's only going to hit one. And now they're trying to turn their attention onto the Viego, and the Viego is going to go down. And that is a 2-for-1 so far in the jungle of Tsukuyomi.
UCF in a commanding position here, going to be looking to get this Baron. Meanwhile, they got Fiora in the bot lane on the side of Team Tsukuyomi. Going to be looking to get this tier 2.
Oh, this is a dead way. Oh, that's so unfortunate. The Death Mark's going to be able to kill him. The Fiora is going to be able to split push. The Fiora does have a good split pushing power, but there's nothing that they can do. The Viego's dead. It's going to be a good Baron going over to the side of UCF Knights. But hold on. The Poppy got the Baron!
No way!
The Poppy got the Baron!
Steals this Baron. There's no way.
Now, mind you, hold on. Mind you, I'm gonna run this back real quick while we have the chance. So we already see the Zed get this nice little kill onto the Hui, but they're doing the Baron. Mind you, the Silas died early. He's just about to come up. So this Poppy, knowing that he has percent damage in his Q, flashes over the wall and just puts his Q onto the Baron, and was able to secure it because they had nobody to smite on either side. So this is massive for the side of Tsukuyomi.
I cannot believe that Poppy stole that Baron.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Now a nice split pushing pressure that's going to come out of this Fiora. Fiora is strong enough now to be able to stay alive and has a hull breaker. So now all Tsukuyomi has to do is just protect these waves. But here comes the Silas. He's jumping in. He's gonna try. He has the Hui ult. When's he gonna use it? He gets stunned into the wall, but Hui goes down. Meanwhile, everyone's just jumping onto Tsukuyomi. There's just nothing that they can do. The repose comes through, but it's not gonna be enough. Fiora is extremely strong now, but it's just not enough. There's 3 going down so far. Now they turn their attention onto Viego, but Viego's gonna be able to get out. No. He unfortunately he got stunned, locked, rooted. He was unable to go anywhere. A nice flash coming through, the repose coming out, but this is a 4-for-0 going into the side of UCF Knights, and now they're going to be able to secure that mid inhibitor, and they're going to try and focus this bot inhibitor and maybe secure the game. Maybe they have enough minions. No, Hui and Poppy are coming up. They're going to be able to clear out these minions, especially without the power of the Baron. Spiral Despair just missing out on that Sona. Oh, hold on. There's a TP coming out from the Fiora from the flank. Or no, I'm sorry, from the Hui for the flank. Now they're turning their attention. Hold on. That's a nice fear coming out for it. Oh, that's a Sona all coming through. Oh, the Vex is getting caught out. He was looking for the flank, but it's just not enough. Now the Olaf is going to go down. They're just...
Oh my god, it's just chaos on the Rift at this game here. In game 2 of UCF Knights versus Team Tsukuyomi.
Yeah, this is insane. And again, another match where we're over 2 minutes, over 2 kills a minute. Oh, that was a massive flash ult, but that wasn't going to land onto the Hui. They're turning their attention. Nice. They're trying to knock down Magnum. They're gonna get him now. The Viego is gonna get the reset. If he gets a reset, this could be good for him. Oh, but they're gonna be able to turn their attention and take down this Silas. The Viego falls as well. Now they're just trying to disengage while they can, but the TP is gonna come out from the Olaf, and I think. Hold on, that's a massive ult coming out of the Vex. He's gonna be able to pop that Zed. Flashes over the wall. Mind you, he still has that reset on his ult. He's going to get some more, but the Fiora is going to go down. Golden goes Vex, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Vex is going to fall down to the Seraphine. The Hui doing the best that he can to just keep everybody away. He's trying to run away. He's going to take an axe to the face.
Oh my goodness. And now we the lone survivor to Team Tsukuyomi, just trying his best to defend these Nexus towers. They're gonna fall. Viego coming in onto the backline, onto the Seraphine. Is he gonna be able to get the kill on the Seraphine? No, he's not, because there's just so many heals, so many shields. A charm comes out. He just cannot do anything into this team here.
And that's gonna be game. That's gonna be game number 2 going into the favor of UCF Knights. But Tsukuyomi did a phenomenal job. And even though they may have died a lot in this game, they took what they could across the map. And they were never out of this game throughout the whole entire matchup.
No, just a couple of seconds ago, even though team UCF Knights, which is the blue team, right?
Yes.
Were up about 30 kills. They were only down about 3k gold just before the, which is very impressive on the side of Team Tsukuyomi.
Yeah, and that's gonna be game number 2 for us. And I'm gonna see you guys in game number 3.